The truth hurts, and some people just can't handle it.
It ain't the truth that's gonna hurt you when we catch you, Larkin.
Wouldn't it be easier to read the signs without the bushes in front of them?
I'm just conducting a little experiment.
To see if people have X-ray vision?
No, I've noticed that people aren't all that observant.
Hey!
See?
One day I'm gonna break the big story.
Here you go, editor. You'll note I got some rather high-ranking officials to go on record about why the cafeteria switched from lima beans to black-eyed peas. Yes, I know, it's brilliant. But with practice, you too can write as well as me.
I'll never become an investigative journalist by writing articles about the new cleaning products being used in the school's bathrooms.
Ah, yes, the bathrooms have never smelled better, even after Lick or Leech have used them.
I'm so mad at myself for having missed the school field trip to the East Gackle Herald last month. I was really hoping to meet the editor and make a good impression.
Well, I don't think they'll be inviting our school back anytime soon, thanks to Andy.
And then all the stories are sent from the editorial computers to the press, where the newspapers are printed.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have change for a 5? I'd like to get a juice from the vending machine.
Of course. Hang on a minute. Oh, what the...
I only need change, sir. You can keep your panties.
Good thing I wasn't there. I'll just have to make my own opportunities and call the editor myself.
I'm really happy you want to hire a student to write an article for you, Earl.
Well, it's something I've been thinking about for a couple of weeks, and I need a real gung-ho cub reporter for this job.
Here, why don't we sit down?
And don't mind if I do. Incoming!
Can you... what? Oh, can you believe it? This is a new suit! And why aren't there any signs here? Who would paint benches and not put up a sign? I'm sorry about this, Earl. I'll get you those students' names by tomorrow. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hi, sir. Remember me?
Hey! Like, isn't that the guy who wears pink panties?
He doesn't wear them. He, keeps them in his pocket. And they were red, not pink.
He, wears them all right, and they were pink!
Oh, they're red!
Pink!
Red.
Andy Larkin. How could I forget?
I just wanted to say I was sorry for the little prank I pulled last week.
You are?
You are?
Looks like the editor doesn't hold grudges.
That's him?
Why don't we sit down so I can apologize some more?
No, I'm not falling for that.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Lori. Huh? Oh, Mr. Winters, this is Lori.
Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm the editor of East Gackle School's paper, and I'm a big fan of the East Gackle Herald.
Well, now that's great, Lori. I was hoping to meet someone like you. I have an assignment that is right up your alley.
Isn't the bench wet?
Oh, my pants. Why don't you come to my office after school so we can discuss the assignment? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the dry cleaners.
For a journalist, he sure wasn't observant.
Thanks, Andy.
Huh? Hey, Lori, here, catch.
It's about time you came along. I was dying of boredom out here.
Don't mention it.
I would like you to write a feature article on Andy Larkin, teen prankster.
You do? Why?
Well, we're trying to attract a younger readership. And teens like reading stories about other teens who do unique things.
Okay, so you want me to get on the inside and find out his hopes and fears, his dreams, that kind of thing?
Yeah, and stuff like how he treats his pets and Does he cheat on tests?
What does that have to do with pranking?
Now, for obvious reasons, you should think of this as an undercover assignment. Pranksters love to grandstand and, well, if Andy knew what you were doing...
You don't have to tell me about Andy grandstanding. I'll give you an in-depth investigative piece. You won't be disappointed.
Oh, I know I won't be disappointed.
I'm telling you, Danny, I have a feeling that Laurie's gonna go to the movies with me on Saturday.
I think the only movie playing is Rabid Vampire Bats Part 5. I thought girls liked romantic stuff.
What's more romantic than bats that are rabid? Huh?
Janitor,
Yeah.
my favorite sweater should all be fired.
Speaking of rabid bats, hey Jen, I didn't know stripes were back in fashion. It's sad, really. People just don't look before they sit.
Yeah, like Mr. Winters. You know, I don't think he likes you.
For the editor of a newspaper, he really should keep his eyes open more.
And you're going to open them, aren't you?
It's my civic duty.
Any thoughts on how you're going to prank Mr. Winters?
Still thinking. Maybe Laurie can give me the inside scoop on how journalists act and react.
And why would she do that, oh deluded one?
You saw her. Her lips made contact with this cheek. If that doesn't say we're going steady, I don't know what does. I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's my special vintage I've been aging as part of my observation research.
Ew.
Just what I need.
Mr. Larkin.
Don't tell Mom, okay, guys?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the lovely Laurie. I think she uses a special lip balm because her lips were extra soft.
Hi, guys. Do you mind if I walk to school with you, Andy?
Of course not.
See?
This observer thinks he needs new glasses.
You know, I never thought much about how observant I am, but I will from now on. Wow, Andy. I never knew that Jen terrorized you so much as a kid. You poor thing.
I have to admit it was brutal, but it made me the man I am today.
A prankster without conscience?
Andy! How did your red sock get into my pile of delicate white shirts?
I don't know, Jen. I never do laundry. Maybe you mixed it in by accident.
Oh, this was no accident, you little worm!
It's worse if she hasn't had her milk and cookies.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wasn't it you who terrorized Jen as kids?
Fine details don't make for a good story.
Or the right details either.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Danny was just saying that he had a lot of homework to do and he was just on his way home. Right, bud?
No, I never said that. And what's wrong with your eye?
Oh, is it 6 already? I have to be somewhere, but I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Don't you think she's acting weird?
How?
Oh, let's see. She hangs on your every word, writes down everything you say, hangs on your every word.
You're right. Why didn't I see it before? She's in love with me. It was bound to happen, what with her being my girlfriend.
Does, Laurie know you're dating?
Well, we haven't really talked about it, but we're always together, and she is clearly in love with me, so, yeah.
Although I haven't figured out his motivation yet, I've nailed his childhood and early family life.
Really? He terrorized cats for fun, didn't he?
No. But he has a much better understanding of people than you might think.
But that's not the point, is it?
Huh? But that's what you wanted, isn't it? To know the real Andy?
No, you're right. That's very insightful. You know, next summer, we could probably use a go-getter like yourself.
Oh.
So you do a good job with this article, and we'll see what we can do about an internship.
Yes, sir! While I appreciate your detailed accounts of all the pranks you've done, I still don't get why you do it.
That pass I made will go down in high school football history. Yeah!
Well, there